The NRL has released its 2014 results at a business review in Sydney, hosted by Australian Rugby League Commission Chairman John Grant and NRL CEO Dave Smith, and attended by NRL stakeholders, corporate partners, clubs and media. 2014 saw the NRL continue to build its financial strength to enable reinvestment at every level of the game.
It was a big year for the game. Our financial performance has once again been very robust. Our strong profitability has been maintained. Importantly, we have generated strong and diverse revenue growth. And now we are in a position to distribute those funds in the furtherance of the game's agenda for growth.
We're extremely pleased with the $49.9 million surplus we've delivered, while simultaneously building the capability that a professional organisation of this nature requires.
In 2014, of the $49.9 million, we distributed $28.1 million and thus retained $21.8 million in earnings as a net surplus. This remains available for future distribution. In total, as you can see on the right-hand side of this slide, the game distributed $323.1 million in funding in 2014.
Another massive achievement was the outstanding entertainment and television ratings.
6 million fans globally tuned into the Origin series on the game's Facebook pages. The Rabbitohs broke their premiership drought, but we as a game broke several records during the grand final, now officially the most watched premiership match in our history, with nearly 4 million viewers and 9 million fans engaged on Facebook.
The game broke membership records.
In 2014, we applied growth funds to great success to kickstart a new wave of club memberships. And we're extremely proud of our clubs who combined managed to reach a new record of 254,000 members. All of our clubs have actively participated late in the year in the 2015 business planning workshops that Dave and his team has conducted. These have sought to have the NRL become more aware of the opportunities and constraints of each club, to review each club's financial plan in the context of the new funding model and the likely terms of a new licence agreement, and to inject greater consistency where appropriate into club operations and reporting.
NRL head of football Todd Greenberg was one of the speakers and revealed an increase in participation.
In terms of participation last year, we were able to extend our presence across every Australian state and territory and across every demographic. We signed a strategic alliance with Touch Football Australia. This partnership represented the biggest boost to participation in game development in the history of both codes. The figures are staggering and we should all be very proud. There are 1.3 million people playing rugby league, whether it's tackle, league tag or touch. That includes 400,000 women playing one of these versions of the game. There has been a 31% increase in female club registrations in the last year alone.
Grant, Smith and Greenberg then fronted the media for a Q&A session.
This is from Roseanne, a Rabbitohs fan, a real easy one. How can you stop players from bringing the game into disrepute?
Well, thank you very much for that, Roseanne, if you're watching on the live streaming. Well, look, I think, as we've said throughout this presentation, like any business, our brand is essential to us. And a part of that brand is obviously on-field behaviour and off-field behaviour. I think what we've demonstrated is a commitment to education and welfare and across the whole game, making sure that people are clear on the standards that we expect and understand some of the risks and opportunities of that. But also, I think what we're increasingly demonstrating is that there are consequences. And anybody that brings the game into disrepute, after we've gone through all of that education, after we've gone through all of that support, then there are clear consequences. We have some of the best athletes in the world. They are wonderful human beings in the main, as you've seen through the screenshots here today. And anybody that's prepared to bring any of us down in that way, then there will be consequences. So it's a journey, and it's an important journey and one of our biggest priorities.
Amy Lindsell, NRL.com.